3:30 last night with the 7 o'clock flight.
It's gonna be a short show, dog, because nothing happened this week.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
So how short? Like an hour?
We shooting for an hour, like 55 minutes if we can.
I kind of want to talk about like that whole like Robin Naughty Dog thing.
Okay, we can talk about that.
We can talk about that at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you didn't want to do a show, but are we live already?
Yeah, we live.
Oh, damn. But like, we do got to keep doing shows weekly, keep the momentum going and everything like that.
Yeah, even if it's short.
I guess they're back at it. 46 dislikes before we even started.
I don't even care. I'm just enjoying the sum. I've got too many other priorities to be paying attention to dislikes.
Did you see my post? I'm like, what do you think about this Bond? Somebody trying to make fun of me. I'm like, I posted a picture of me out in Chicago. Like, this is what they're doing. What
was that plane you were getting on? Where was that at?
Flying from Frontier. It's an airport in Jersey. It literally only flies out like 2 types of planes. It's not like in a big location like Philly or anything.
All right.
Or like Kennedy Airport or, So when I go to Vegas in August, I can't fly to there, unfortunately. Probably got to go to the Newark Airport or fly out of Philly. But yeah, good point. You're enjoying your summer. So the guy's like, what do you think about what this guy said? And I just posted a picture from Chicago. I'm like, look at what he's doing in his life. Look what I'm doing in my life, my summer. That's what these people don't understand. Like, it's summertime. We're all enjoying our life, and what are they doing?
Yo.
Who is like in a jet engine?
That's probably me, like trying to speed. Let me turn off my AC. That's probably what that is. No, that's just my car.
Jesus.
Man, look, Tick over there hating. Yeah, it's me, bro. Yeah,
I'm Arsenal, bro. That be Arsenal, bro.
Yeah.
What's good, fam?
Bro. I'm living the high life right now, dog. I had a good night last night, bro.
Oh man.
I should have had a better night last night, but sometimes things don't work out the way you want them.
Yeah.
I'm a Twitch affiliate now.
I seen that. I seen your video the other day too. You had about about 2 or 3 PS2s, bro. What's going on, bro?
Bro, man, I hit the jackpot last week. You know I collect the vintage shit, right?
I noticed.
Man, I hit a nice lick, bro. I got them 2 PlayStations for free.
Oh, we also
real shit. Okay.
We also got to talk about Nier Automata.
Do we?
Oh yeah.
What about it?
I hate Japanese games. Japanese indie games suck. Japanese novels suck.
Well, let's get to these intros first, so we can get out of here on time. All right, Kofi.
Hey, what's up? Nice to be back on Whipping Wheel Podcast. Let's have a good show.
Jack.
What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody having a good week. Remember to hit the like button and let's get it.
Smooth.
What's up, everybody? It's the Best Buy. How y'all doing?
Bond.
What's going on, everybody? Fresh back from an amazing wedding in Chicago, ready to do this. And Kofi, why does nobody in your podcast ever look at the chat?
We do. What are you talking
about?
No, you
don't. No, you don't.
Why? What happened?
For however many months I've ever watched your podcast, I have never had anybody ever see any of my chat.
Then maybe they're just ignoring you.
Are you blocked? We be reading the chat, bro.
And I see you guys. No. You guys never look at the chat. You guys just keep going, and people keep posting comments. And you guys just keep going.
I don't know, man. They be answering me, but that's because I be insulting Kofi half the time.
Okay, so that's what I gotta do.
Yeah, say some crazy shit about.
Just say some crazy shit. We'll respond to.
Yeah, he'll answer that.
Why is it Bond? Are you blocked? Did someone block your ass?
I think he's blocked, dude.
Yeah, you gotta be blocked.
Because Erica do be answering me sometimes.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
All right.
Unless you still got sensitive after the last time I owned y'all.
B Arsenal.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's my intro. What's up, y'all? It's Barcino, but y'all can call me B Arsenal.
Barcino.
Heard me say
your name is Barcino?
Yeah, I remember BG called him that.
It's B Arsenal, but everybody pronounce.
Yeah, I say it right now. I say B Arsenal.
All right.
So, as y'all just heard, I'm newly Twitch affiliate, and my good friend longtime friend of mine, took home that heavyweight belt last night. Shout out to DC.
That cheater, man.
Cheater.
Oh no, he wouldn't. No.
That eye poke, man, he cheated.
No,
Oh, okay. That's what them John Jones fans are saying.
I was about to say, is he the cheater?
So your hands just happened to open up at the end of.
What about when he uppercut the shit out of him and knocked him out though?
What an apple got to do with
coming. What do you mean?
And with that persona, oh man,
My guy couldn't see the uppercut coming. Like he blinded the man.
no, he cracked dude.
Hold on, Brock Lesnar entered the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We about to beat Brock Lesnar.
Mm.
And then we gonna retire.
Well, I guess somebody's about to beat Brock Lesnar because doesn't he still have the WWE belt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lame though. Like he couldn't even celebrate his heavyweight win because Lesnar just ruined his moment. But
He called Lesnar in the ring. He called him.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they about to make a lot of money.
What was Lesnar's record in UFC?
I don't know. He
It
lost
wasn't
like
good.
what, about 3 times?
I think he lost twice.
Oh, twice, yeah.
Good look up.
Nah, he alright though. He alright.
Jimmy, you there, Uncle Jimmy?
Oh yeah, my fault. Yo, what's up, everybody, man? J Mega Games, what it is, man.
All right, cool. All right, let's get to some topics. Right to it. Weapon World Podcast, episode 148. Link in the description for everything. Make sure you hit that like button to support. Support on Patreon, Super Chat, sponsor, iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play. We everywhere. So yeah, check us out. Listen up. All right. So first, let's talk about Warframe coming to the Switch, and I went directly to Twitter to call out all the frauds I saw coming from over the horizon.
Oh,
Because all these Nintendo fans that never cared about this game, it's been free on every relevant platform.
There's one difference.
For 5 years, and now all of a sudden, I've never heard any of them that I'm following utter a word about it. I never heard like anybody really besides PC fans that actually.
I like Warframe. I haven't played Warframe since like the first month.
Now you got all these, Nintendo fans coming out the woodworks excited about it.
Can you retweet some of them?
It's
no different.
It's just a question. Can you retweet?
It's no different than a near automata situation.
Look at my thread. If you look at my thread in which I called them out, those are the people right there. There's a whole bunch of them that replied to me.
I'll check it out.
Talking about, they had a whole lot of excuses. They were like, well, what if someone just only had a Switch? I'm like, first of all, nobody just has a Switch. If you just had a Switch, what were you playing? How were you playing games last year before it came out? Nobody just has a Switch. A Switch is a secondary console. It was a survey that showed like everybody that has a Switch has at least one other platform to play games. So that excuse is bullshit. Okay, you can't say you never heard about the game. Like, listen, Steam be giving away all these games for damn near free, and then Nintendo, it comes to and the thing is, the reason why it gets so much publicity when it comes to a Nintendo console is because people are surprised it's coming to an Nintendo.
Yeah, they can run on the system. Yeah,
it's not because it's really news. Like, wow, Nintendo's getting this, and then y'all want to act all so excited about it. Y'all didn't care about this game. If y'all did, y'all would have played it for like 5 years. It was free for 5 years on every platform. Free. So no, I'm not buying it. I think y'all just the kid smooth, front running on every third party game that comes from Nintendo.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, BJ, I got a question. Isn't it like a little bit of a double-edged sword too? Because you guys are the same people who will turn around and say, Nintendo don't get no third-party support either. But now that the few third-party support that they do get, it's still lackluster. In comparison to other platforms, you guys, always have some sort of excuse for it too. So it's like, they can't win either way. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have no problem with them getting third-party support. It's the fraudulent flip-floppy fans. Okay.
I think what BG's saying is the fact that it's a different type of energy that they give out. Like, they'll act like, because they have the means to play these games beforehand, but they don't seem excited for it. They never mention it, but as soon as they get announced for their platform of choice, they jumping for joy. Like, I can understand wanting to play out
because you guys don't give a fair shake to anything but PlayStation on this podcast.
No, that's not true. No.
Let me thing. Listen to this. With each fanboy pretty much does this. So, like, that's what I don't understand about your
all social rejects.
Xbox fanboys do this.
You're automatic.
PlayStation fanboys do this. Like, they all do this though, and that's the thing.
Let me get more specific. No, here's what Xbox fans do. A game comes out, it's not on Xbox, it's trash, but they acknowledge it exists. Nintendo fans act like this game just came out the fucking blue. Like,
yeah, like it's brand new.
Oh, this is a brand new game, huh? Okay, I'm gonna come. Like, what the fuck? It's been out for years, dog. You just never paid attention to it because you didn't want to.
And it's free on another platform that they've had 5 years to play this game.
It's not like they had to buy the game. The game was free for them to try out to see if it was good regardless.
Yo, but the thing is, I just want to see all these people that are like hyping up Warframe. That's what I want to see. Like,
they did the same thing with Fortnite, though. They did the same thing with Fortnite.
Did the same thing with LA Noire.
I would have thought Fortnite didn't exist until that fucking E3 announcement. Like,
yeah, but let's not forget Hellblade. You know, that was a walking simulator.
Oh, yeah, they did with Hellblade. Yeah.
Hellblade, it was a walking simulator. It was trash. It was Xbox, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Xbox dudes say it's trash until it comes out. Nintendo fans act like it doesn't exist until it comes out. I'm just a little bit different.
I don't really see that happening a lot from the PC and PS4 side. Like, even look at Rise of the Tomb Raider. Like, yeah, it kind of sucks we don't have it, but we'll be playing it soon.
Yeah, we want to play. Yeah. Exactly.
On the other side, though, if it was a timed exclusive for PlayStation coming to Xbox, that game's trash.
You know what it is? I just feel like all fanboys do this in general, though.
Of course.
Like, to a certain extent, yeah.
All fanboys do this. They shit on the games that they don't have. When it comes there, then all of a sudden they're interested.
But hold on. I've been listening to y'all, and I just want to say there's one thing y'all seem to be forgetting here. The key feature to this is portable.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you know, now you got Fortnite portable. Now you got Warframe portable.
Here's the thing, right? Like, see, so I entertained somebody in that argument. Well, now it's portable though, right?
Yes.
So here's my thing, right? So here's the thing. If that was the real case, if it was actually a game you were interested in, you would have at least played it before it was portable.
When it's free to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to buy it, bro.
Right. Like, if it coming to the Switch means you should play it more now. But before, you should have played it at all. Y'all ain't played it at all. So it can't be that it's portable, because even if it was even about interest of the game, you would have played it, period. That's my point. Like, y'all ain't play it. And listen,
but listen, same thing with like Jack. We have a man sitting here who only plays on PlayStation and waits for like certain games to hit PlayStation. It's like the same shit.
No,
like
people wait.
People wait for the preferred platform though. Like,
no, I don't. No, there's games that I knew that were coming to PlayStation.
You love Tomb Raider, but actually, I guess that was a little bit different. That was a little bit different because it got leaked that it was coming out for PlayStation.
But there's games that I own on Steam and PlayStation simply because it was not on PlayStation first, and I bought it on Steam.
I've heard Jack talk to you a lot, Jack. There's some games that you say you would play. It's available for you to play on other platforms, but you know, if it was on PlayStation, you would check it out.
Yeah, it depends.
Like Inside, I'm pretty sure. Did you play Inside?
Yeah, I bought it day one.
You bought it on PlayStation, right?
Yeah. Because it was on Xbox first.
Yeah, it was on Xbox, right?
I'm not gonna buy a whole Xbox to play Inside, though.
All right, so I think I'm getting somewhere. It was on Xbox, and you weren't interested when it was on Xbox.
No, I want to play it from the rip.
Jack doesn't have an Xbox, does he?
Yeah, I always want to play the game.
Yeah, but isn't it kind of the same point that BG saying, like, oh, the game's available on other platforms?
No. Here's the difference.
I came on PlayStation.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
Okay, all right, so you guys go ahead.
Here's the difference. So all these Switch guys have a PlayStation or an Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Show me somebody who only owns and games on a Switch.
Nobody.
BG saying they completely ignore these games. The games I want to play, I acknowledge I want to play them.
Even if it's an Xbox exclusive, I've always heard Jack admit, man, I want to play that game. I'm not going to buy an Xbox for it, but I like the way that game
I would play it though, if I had
They act like the game don't exist, like they never fucking heard of it. That's my point. Like, how have you never heard of it?
Did you buy Quantum Break 2 on PC?
Yeah, I did. I had to refund it, but I did buy it. Yeah.
Oh, damn, you refunded that?
Yeah, because it fucking glitched out and it wouldn't reset. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's that PC shit for you.
Did you buy it off the Microsoft Store or Steam?
No, you bought it from Steam.
Yep, should have got it off the Microsoft Store. Could have earned you some real achievements, worthwhile. You know?
The Microsoft version's even worse.
Yeah, but Jack, you know, like I talked to you, but there's some games that you have waited to hit PlayStation before you even touched it.
Depending. It just depends. It depends. Like if it got a set release date on PlayStation.
The whole point is, you know, like certain people like they wait usually for the preferred platform to check out certain games. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing though. One, nobody knew it was ever coming to Switch, and two, it's been free to check out and try.
Yeah, I definitely understand. Like,
Yeah,
personally, I don't give a shit.
You can't wait for a game to come out to your platform before before you knew that platform would even exist. That's what I'm saying. Like, you niggas like 3 years ago couldn't be like, oh, I'm waiting for the Switch version. There was no Switch. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what was they waiting for? You wasn't waiting for the Wii U version. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Nintendo fans just funny. That's all I'm saying, man. Funny. Like me, I stay pretty consistent. Like if it's on another platform, like will I wait for it to come to PC if it's like on Xbox? Like, yeah, sure. But I'm not gonna call it like trashed before it gets to PC, and I'm not gonna have no interest in it, and then suddenly it's on a platform I own, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm super excited. No, I'm gonna keep that same energy.
Well, I can be a bit different sometimes because
performance.
Exactly. I might have interest in a game, but I have no interest in playing a game at 30 frames per second. For example, that Monster Hunter game that just came out recently.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'd like to play that, but I'm not. I have a PS4 Pro, but I'm not playing it.
Actually, I'm waiting for the PC version for that.
Exactly.
Shit. I've been waiting.
Yeah, it doesn't even perform that well. I played that demo. I wasn't liking that 30 frames. It might have been a little bit above 30. But yeah, I just wanted to call out Nintendo frauds. I mean, there's gonna be more cases of this. Like, you know, I don't think they'll make it like Skullgirls is coming to Switch. I don't think they'll make a big deal out of that. I'll be shocked if they.
No, they got smashed. I ain't worried about that.
Yeah, I'll be shocked if they care about Skullgirls, but you never know with these flip-floppity niggas.
We might as well talk about Nier while we're on the subject.
Yeah, so I guess Xbox dudes did the same thing. Well, not the same thing. They just called it.
They did it worse. They denounced all Japanese games, all Japanese developers,
all the rice eaters.
Jap crap, all this stuff. What do they call them? Japanese handouts, Jack?
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
They make all these things for like the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Now you have the same guys. They even capture their tweets. They got guys like Crap Gamer 2 talking about, oh my god, this game is amazing. I love it. And they pulled up his same exact prior tweets about 2 years ago, how he doesn't like the game. He's not interested in niche Japanese games. Like, these people just kill me, man.
Yeah. It's crazy.
All that console shit.
Jimmy Smooth, you got something to say about your people, dog?
I mean, yeah, someone gave it to him for free, so of course he.
What do you mean? What do you mean, them people? That could be construed as racism.
Oh man, the Xbox fan base.
You gotta be specific. You meant to say these dudes.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about it. I still haven't purchased Nier.
Good game.
I mean, I seen because I also seen like a couple people tweeted out like, yeah, Nier is amazing, and like I seen people in the comment section like, motherfucker, we told you this last year. You got a PS and you got a PS4 and you got a PC. These is Xbox dudes that have other platforms, and Hellblade was on PC and PlayStation. And we was like, fam, we told you this last year. This game is good. So what's up?
K-Mega guilty of that. This dude didn't want to buy the game on Hellblade on his PS4, so he bought was that Setsuna, the game with the mental illness girl?
Yeah.
He bought it on his PC, then was complaining about the PC version because he was trying to run the game max settings at 1440p on a GTX 1050. But at 1050.
That's not.
I was like, bro, why don't you just buy it on PlayStation? I don't want to buy a PlayStation.
And you can't. Well, what is the Hellblade? What's that? 4K 30? You can play that.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't even know why the dude was even trying to play that game at 720p on a 1050, let alone 1440p.
Man, listen.
I just can't understand these frauds. Like, if I want a game badly, I'll find a way to play it. I'll borrow a Wii U, then I'll buy Zelda. I wanted to play Persona 5. I didn't have a PS4 at the time, so I just bought it on PS3. I own a PS3. If I want a game, I'll play it.
Facts. I almost bought an Xbox to play Tomb Raider. I'm so glad I ain't do that shit, bro.
Man.
I would have been pissed, dog. I would have been livid, bro. Yeah.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Know why? Why? Because at the time, did you have like a gaming laptop at the time?
No.
See, it would have served its purpose, dog.
Man, look.
I feel like the term gaming laptop is an oxymoron.
I don't think that game's not good to buy a whole new.
Yeah, we got to get Jack off this laptop thing, man.
Hey man, stop hating on the laptop.
We've been trying to tell him to build a desktop, but you don't.
Wait till you see that next one. Wait till you see that next one.
Wait, how many laptops you went through in the last 2 years?
Like
3.
The other was I only had one decent one. All the rest of them was like trash, like basic bitch shit.
Man,
It's like the first. This like the first real like good laptop I've had.
all right.
Yeah, but you be streaming, man. You need a desktop for that, man.
Nah, fam. Wait till you see the next upgrade, dog.
It's a beast.
Just wait.
It's a beast, huh?
Just wait, alright? Just wait.
It's a beast.
It's just crazy to me. Like, you know what these fanboys remind me of? They remind me of LeBron James dick riders.
Oh man, fuck.
Yo, Brian, I feel like you just be trying to say shit to come at me, B.
No. Here's what I'm about to say. Like, for example, Smooth was ready to become a Celtics fan. He was ready to become a Sixers fan. even though he doesn't like those teams, but wherever LeBron go, he gonna like those teams.
Oh man.
Hey man, I've been a Lakers fan all my life.
His bags packed.
How about what he said before LeBron? His 2 favorite teams were arch rivals of the Spurs and the Lakers. I was like, this guy.
Oh,
That's some wild shit Smooth be saying, dog. Sheesh.
That's why I said, like, I've seen a Porter Rock video. I think it was today or yesterday. It's like, is like the general public correct to think that gamers are weird? Abso-freaking-lutely. If any normal person just looked onto like YouTube or Twitter,
A lot of weirdos.
oh yeah, you gaming might be acceptable but that's because of the world by large and part is just falling apart with the beta male era. I mean, YouTube and Twitter is just an exercise in mental futility and mental illness. It's literally a psychologist's dream. It's literally a psychologist's dream.
It's a circus. I've seen a lot of people say, like, a lot of people ask them why they don't have cable. They tell them because they watch the YouTube gaming community. These motherfuckers is clowns. Like, it's all
Definitely entertainment, dog.
Like, yeah, these dudes literally treat gaming like a woman that doesn't want them because she's banging another dude, but then she's like, "Oh, you want seconds?" and they happy. She ain't nothing prior, but then when she wants to turn up on your step, then oh my god, she's amazing. I'm in love. You take these
One man's trash, dog.
I guess.
Yeah. Moving on a little bit. PlayStation View prices are increasing, even though they've been doing nothing but losing channels.
I was about to ask you.
I was about to say that. They don't even got no channels, man.
Maybe they're increasing the prices so they can get back channels. I don't know.
I
don't know, man.
Every time I saw the tweet, man, every time they say something about PlayStation View, it's always negative. Like, it's never nothing. They either tweet out they lost channels or they raising the price. It's like, bro, y'all going in the wrong direction with this shit. I don't see how somebody could actually purchase this. I don't know
nobody that uses PlayStation View, man. Like,
yeah, I know a few people that use it. They actually said the service is good.
No, the services, but they don't got no channels though. Like, after they lost Viacom, bro, Viacom owned half the fucking cable networks, bro.
Kind of reminds me of the Xbox. It's a good console, but it's got no channels and games.
You ain't wrong.
Man, stop talking about my DVD player, man. Come on.
Oh, damn.
No, sir. Your Ultra 4K HD.
Does Xbox still have that feature on the back where you can plug your cable box into it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, it's something that port.
Yeah. Oh, no, they got rid of the snap shit where you can watch like
they got rid of the snap and they got rid of it. Like, the guide is not built into the Xbox anymore from what I can see. Like, it's not on the dashboard anymore like they used to. It's all games. Like, everybody wanted.
Oh man, nice. There you go.
Yeah, so that thing is going. That thing is going to die. That service is going to die. I expect.
Yeah, it's trash until they get them channels back.
Yeah, like, I used the trial. When it first came out, I was watching Walking Dead on it. It looks really good, but there's just no support. Don't got no channels. So, and that price too high. Yeah. All right. Talk about Sean Layden's comments. Let me get the specific.
Oh, that's the big boss right there. What Sean Layden say, dog?
Yeah, so he said that PlayStation are the only ones that can create AAA games in 3 regions because of Sony Worldwide Studios.
I mean, is he lying though?
No.
You know what? He's right.
It's true. In all 3 regions, yes. That
if you're talking about PlayStation, Microsoft, and Nintendo, yeah.
And I low key think this was his like reply to the whole like cross-play situation. I hate that word by now. But yeah,
I hate that word.
I hate that word by now. But yeah, I feel like this is his reply, and this is what I was always saying. They don't give a fuck about y'all tiers as cross-play tiers because they know they got the big dick exclusives. And they like, listen, they're carrying this shit around, dog. They carrying it around and like, listen, man, we ain't worried about y'all because we got the exclusives. That's what he's talking about.
I mean, he not lying. Like he said, they got
shout out to Tony Wood for the donation.
Oh, shout out to Tony Wood.
Yeah, I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna read all of them in a second.
But I'm like, so Xbox could do that.
They could. Well, you think they can get a? You think they could get a competent studio in Japan to make Xbox games? You think they?
Yeah, they just gotta buy one of the existing ones. All right.
Think they gonna cop Capcom though?
I don't think.
That would be a nightmare. I would actually be sad if they did that.
No. I think Sega would be a bigger buy, a better buy if they could do it. Because then you're thinking about, all right, Sega got a whole lot of
Nobody's buying Sega.
No, if anybody's will buy Sega, it'd be Microsoft.
Sega's way too big to be bought.
Yeah, now. Yep.
Now that'd be wild.
If anything, Sega would sell off some of its individual developers, like Atlas, things that they own like that.
Yeah. Let Microsoft get Atlas. That'd be man.
That would infuriate me.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
I guess the games would be on PC if Microsoft owned them, so that would be good. But like, no, I would just see them just ruining Atlas. Like they don't need to be owned by anybody really. I was always surprised that Nintendo never bought them.
That would be up their alley. They would fit well into their.
But they didn't want to buy them. Remember? And then the whole thing back then was, Nintendo's got plenty of games in the pipeline on the Wii U and nope.
Hey, hey, BG, is that a topic that Retro Studio shit?
Yes, so I was going to mention that.
Yeah. So, who was it that said a certain person that claims to know much in this community claimed that Retro Studios is not shutting down? That rumor is absolutely ridiculous.
Who, the doctor?
Some doctor that said that they were going to make a game on the Wii U that have an engine better than Unreal Engine 4 and that the Wii U was going to show it off. Here it is, 6 years later, we still haven't seen nothing.
Wait, there's rumors of them closing down or something like that?
Yep, that's the rumor.
I never even heard of that. That's funny.
Yeah, it came out. It actually said the decision to close them down has already been that way for a while. It just hasn't been announced because when games are canceled, studios closes. We don't hear until a while.
They said that a lot of the employees. Well, according to this person, we don't know if this shit true or not. That a lot of the employees really ain't they pretty much feel that it is going to get closed, but they just pretty much waiting for it.
Yeah, because it was honestly by a former employee.
If Nintendo were to close them, it'd be the right move. They have not announced the game project in 6 years.
Donkey Kong.
They came out with Donkey Kong. A console generation ended. A new console game began. And what was their next game? Redoing the same game they made last generation for the next console of a new generation. That is insane.
What happened to all that Star Fox talk? I guess that's fake.
I heard that was a real game too, though. I don't know, man. This is weird.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Retro Studios has the history of the most canceled games. They had an action adventure game on the GameCube, canceled. They had a football game on the GameCube, canceled. They had a Twisted Metal type game on the GameCube, canceled. They were making a game called Raven Blade, canceled. Honestly, for whatever any praise anybody gives this company, they are literally a one-hit wonder with the Metroid Prime series. Say what you will about the Donkey Kong series, that formula has existed since the Super Nintendo days. Any developer could have probably pulled, in Nintendo's studios could have pulled that off. Here's the Super Nintendo Donkey Kong Country template. Adapt it, update it, change it, alter it, improve it. The end. But Metroid Prime was a completely original thing, which people thought would never work in 3D. But really, everybody thinks that Retro's like Naughty Dog or Santa Monica or CD Projekt. No, they have one game.
So, Bob bring up a good point though, because why aren't they making Metroid Prime 4? What's going on with that?
Yeah,
No idea.
Ain't like Namco making it or some shit.
Yeah, that should have been the first red flag.
Yeah, that's weird.
Kind of strange. Yeah.
But you know, it's funny. I think I showed BG their Wikipedia page. It was like current project title TBA, genre, platform, year, producer, director, TBA, 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 TBA.
Damn.
If I'm on Nintendo, I cut the dead weight.
Okay.
I literally I take whatever developers that they have in that studio.
Making no games, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, yeah, they ain't putting out
They
shit.
ain't making no games.
Are they doing like? Do they do like XDev? Like they assist other like?
Yeah, they assisted on the last 3 projects for this, Jack. They made Donkey Kong Country Returns in 2010. That was 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they co-developed Mario Kart 7. They helped co-develop Donkey Kong Country 3D on the DS, and then they co-developed porting Tropical Damage Control to the Switch. It's bad. Seriously. If this was like the NBA, like I would contract the team and spread out the top players to other teams in the league.
Damn. Hey, that might be what they need to do though, low key. Like y'all said, they ain't doing shit.
You can't announce a game in 5 years. That's inexcusable. We're not talking about coming out with a game in 5 years. We're talking about they have not announced a game in half a decade. That's insane.
How big is that studio though? It's like I don't know, man.
Size, I don't know.
It is. They normally have the size. Wikipedia.
Yeah.
120 employees.
Oh yeah, that was another thing they said. Like they was like
that was 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think we waiting for it at this point. We waiting for that announcement. What was last? Nintendo don't got like a deep history of like shutting down studios though.
Oh yes, they do.
Really? What was the last studio?
I mean, like they'll get rid of second parties. Like they got rid of Rare. They got rid of Silicon Knights. They'll cut you if you don't produce. Retro was second party too until they bought them.
Wow.
The crazy thing is, remember, I forgot, what was that? Iguana Studios or whatever?
I don't know if I've ever heard of that.
On like N64?
Iguana. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. What they made?
Yeah. Iguana Entertainment. That was formerly Retro Studios. They made games like NBA Jam. Helped out with like quarterback clubs. They didn't really make anything. But they were like Acclaim Austin. Like they helped out in like the Torox, like the South Park games.
So they pretty much doing what they always been doing, like XDev type shit.
Yep, like what is it? Panic Button.
Oh yeah, Panic Button.
Okay,
oh, they doing work right now, Panic Button.
They're making money because they know these Nintendo dudes will buy anything they put out like it's brand new. They're just digging up poop off the sidewalk like here, like, oh crap, dinner's ready.
Patreon question, Giancarlos Herrera. Question for this week: how many gaming accessories have y'all broken due to raging at a game? This is not a right question for me. Y'all know I lost.
You know what? I can only say gaming accessories.
Yo, there was one rage video of Jack breaking some
laptop.
Laptop.
That's like the only thing I done broke from raging to a game. You know that's crazy.
Jack, you still got that video up? I need a good laugh.
Yeah, it's uploaded. Yeah.
Yo, if y'all ain't never seen.
I made a highlight of it. It's called "I Lost My Mind and My Laptop in the Same Damn Night." Something like that.
If y'all have not seen this video of Jack breaking his laptop, it is the most amazing thing ever. The sound effects, this thing was made.
Bro, I snapped that motherfucker backwards, bro. Like, my computer had been fucking up, right? And like, at one point, that bitch just froze when I was live streaming, and it wouldn't come back. I don't know what the fuck going on. It was hot in the apartment, dog. I was stuck on this dumbass part on Outlast 2. I had it at that point, bro. I lost my shit, bro. I snapped that bitch backwards, right? Then I just started punching that motherfucker. Like,
and what was funny, he made the sounds of punching it while he was punching it.
Then I just heaved that bitch across the room, bro. I had to go get another computer, dog.
Yo, that video too lit, bro.
It's really not. I'm ashamed of myself.
It's too funny. I've broken mouses, plenty of controllers, disc. Yeah, man. Lamps. Yeah, I've broken a lamp. I've broken a lamp before.
You remember when you threw your cell phone? You was rating or something. You threw your cell phone off and that bitch bounced off the ground and it broke. I remember that video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm way far out of college now, so I can say this. I broke a window one time.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, they never found out it was me. So I never had to pay for it. I got out of there without having to pay for it. I was like,
remember when I swear to God, back in the dorm era, they would find something to find you from. Like, yo, that was there before I was even there. Stop trying to put that on me.
yeah, you could get away with that. Yeah, I just because what was it? Was probably was Uncharted, and I just. You know what's crazy? I think I threw the lamp at the window, so the window cracked, and I broke the lamp. So
you snapped the disc.
Yeah, I got a 2-for-1 package with that. So, hey man, I've that was the old BG. I've departed from my.
I've never broken a controller on purpose though. I never have. Anytime my controller's breaking, it's purely like.
I think the best for me was Metal Gear Online. I was trying to learn how to play that game, and I got upset, and I went out there try hard mode. I brought the headset and everything, and ended up breaking the headset and all that shit.
Damn.
It pissed me off so bad, man.
Metal Gear. You talking about Metal Gear 4 Online?
Metal Gear Online, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I know Smooth and broke some shit. He had to.
Oh, God, yeah.
That's how
the way you be raging, bro. You done broke some shit, bro.
Yeah, but I break random shit, like nothing that I need.
Well, I mean, what you
broke? He almost broke his head during that Bloodborne shit when he finished.
Yeah, what you break before?
He almost broke his own head.
Oh yeah, I did almost fucking broke my fucking. I landed on the fucking bed. Like I was sitting on a pull-out bed. I was sitting on a pull-out bed, and when I flipped to do a front flip, my head landed on the fucking the metal bar just happened to be halfway hanging off the fucking mattress, and I'm like, yo. But I was so happy I barely felt it, yo.
Somebody said they broke their 4K TV playing God.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wow.
Andrew Wilkins, shout out to you for the donation. Give me God of War caused me to break my 4K TV.
Damn.
Wow.
I can happily say I've never.
That was a Valkyrie, I bet you.
I've never broken anything while playing a game. I think if you rage out and stuff like that, you definitely got something going on upstairs that you need to go to therapy.
That was probably a Valkyrie or a Wolver that made him do that.
Yeah.
Or
it had been something like that, though.
Maybe a Revenant.
That wolf really got me, man. I was like, that fucking wolf.
Man, Tick said 4K TVs only cost $600 now.
Only.
What?
That's some expensive rage, right?
Yo, Tick is low key a contrarian. You just gotta ignore this man sometimes. What 4K TV $600? Well, no, wait. A 2017 like Samsung model could probably 2016.
Yeah, you get one for 600. You get one for 600.
Yeah, it might be 600, 700. He's a low balling a little bit. You can definitely get one for like 700, 750.
Yeah, I still can't believe you guys break things.
Man, I've never broke anything. I've uninstalled some shit.
Actually, no, I take that back. I did break one thing. It was that Wii U. I stomped to the ground and then lit on fire and melted.
Oh, yeah, when you had them stilettos on, that shit was lit. I fucks with that video.
When you broke the Nintendo, right? We stepped on it?
Yeah.
No, I remember that.
Wii U was such a trash system. I can't believe people trying to damage control that thing for 5 years. Y'all should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Let me read some of the super chats I missed. Just read Andrew Wilkins. Remember that crazy super chat we was all struggling with last week? That shit was
the way you spelled that shit.
Yeah, I think it was not gonna make me seem like I couldn't read that time, man. Tony Wood, Kofi, KS, and Jump. He actually spelled Jummy. Jummy, I've been training on Battlefield 1, The Last of Us, and Uncharted. BG and Jack Raw, but I bet I can pull up on y'all.
Oh shit.
Everything maybe except The Last of Us. I mean, I don't know where y'all keep getting this y'all nicer than me and The Last of Us stuff from.
Jimmy,
where you gonna pull up, Jim? I've been trying to run some matches with you.
I mean, I played you before, bro. I got the tape.
I was probably smoking you, but when you trying to play on tape?
I mean, well, first of all, you was using a shotgun, so let's not, I don't know how far.
Damn, that was back in my shotgun days. Hey, man.
Yeah, man.
We all have our moments, bro. We all have our moments.
Tony Wood also said, "Was good, family. For the record, I super chat because nobody ever looked after me during the come up. Shout out to the WWP crew."
Okay. All right.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it, fam.
No joke. Were you one of them niggas that got bullied and you got a lot of money now? Is that what this is?
Hey man, cashing out though.
Yeah, if that's what it is. Shout out to you, man. There's plenty of people that got bullied nowadays.
Mike Jones tip. That day they didn't want.
Now they gold chaining.
Facts.
Andrew Wilkins also said the new 55-inch Samsung is $600 at Best Buy. It's not bad.
Yeah, 4K TVs. Yeah, you can get a 4K TV for like 200 something.
Nah, the quantum dot joint is 2 stacks. The 55.
Do it got HDR?
You talking about quantum? Yeah, quantum dot.
I'm talking about the fly shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you talking about the jiggy shit?
Yeah.
Look, man, I got that TCL.
There you go.
There
you go.
I'm gonna be real with you. I couldn't be
good on that shit.
Yeah, that's a good TV.
I couldn't be comfortable knowing something in my house name brand TCL. I'm gonna just. I wouldn't feel right though. Like
that's a new pop of shit, right? TCL.
I know, but like it's not that known yet. Like I can't. I just don't want to explain. I just don't want to explain to somebody if they come to my house why I got a TCL brand TV. Like
I ain't gonna feel right. My TV say that.
Like,
that TV be looking better than a lot of TVs people be getting
like
caught buying.
You know what else is a shitty brand? Insignia. Who got Insignia TV? That's Insignia TV
right. What's that American
Insignia? Magnavox?
Oh,
yeah, Magnavox. Yeah.
Honestly, though, the only time I've ever owned an Insignia is like a kitchen TV.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's different. Yeah.
Well, what's that?
I got one of them in my bathroom.
Well, what's that American brand? I think King something. King.
Isn't Vizio American though?
Vizio's American, but there's another one called King something.
I fuck with Vizio. Shout out to Vizio.
I forgot the name of the brand, but yeah, because remember people trashed on Vizio at first too when it came out.
Yeah, Vizio stepped up though.
they got some high end models. Yeah, Vizio. They stepped up. Yeah, just mad expensive though.
Right.
I forgot who brought Vizio. Somebody brought them. That's why it got expensive. I forgot who brought them.
Real shit.
Yeah, somebody brought Vizio.
Insignia. You remember Sharp?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Sharp. Yeah, they fell off.
Sharp.
They used to make
RCA. They fell off.
I had a Sharp TV in
and Toshiba.
Yeah.
Tony Wood is an Army warrant officer, helicopter pilot. Oh yeah, you got all the benefits.
Oh shit. Okay.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, you got all the benefits.
That's Wood, right? You talking about Tony Wood, right?
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about Tony Montana.
Hey man, stop hating on Vizio. No child door, bro.
Yeah.
I think Vizio kind of fell off, didn't they? Though I think they kind of fell off.
I don't see.
No, I haven't been checking that shit.
I don't see that stuff that often no more.
Can we rewind back to the Sean Layden Sony AAA exclusives? So Microsoft has AAA. Microsoft has AAA devs in America and Europe, not Japan.
Yes.
Does Nintendo? Wouldn't Nintendo have 3 in all?
Do they got one in Europe?
They got a decent foothold in Europe. I don't know if they have a studio there.
Do they have a developer that's European?
Let's look that up real quick.
I don't know.
They have a developer that's American too. That's another thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Most of their studios are Japanese. They had Retro, but as far as I'm concerned, Retro is no longer a studio.
Yeah, they washed though.
Bang also says shout out to the best front running bots move.
Facts.
Yeah. You know what's funny though? Maybe Sony has a point, knows more than we know. They made that announcement around the same time that Retro Studios was rumored to close.
They got the inside information.
Yo, we got them. They don't have an American studio. We the only ones that got AAAs in 3 regions.
That was strategic to say that at the time. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because Sony doesn't just say something to say something.
Yeah.
Kind of like when Microsoft, like when Sony starts touting sales and Microsoft starts touting how many burgers players have flipped and.
Oh boy!
$1 million have been open to State Decay. Then they say how many snacks? They say how many snacks got eaten in State Decay too. I'm like, no.
They said 3 million people played it.
See, like those facts ain't that bad if it followed up like sales numbers as well. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Those facts, like, I guess it's not that bad.
Yeah, just alone, they're trash.
Yeah, PlayStation do the same shit with Horizon, but they tell you
Horizon, right?
Yeah, but they tell you how many copies they sold, though. Yeah.
3 million people playing the game. That's not irrelevant.
So, like, what Xbox guys need to understand, it's not like we're clowning the fact that, like,
they just come out with like irrelevant stats and everything. Like what shareholder and stockholders looking at
like sometimes we want to hear like the real numbers as well. Like we want to hear the real numbers, then you could give us the bullshit stats.
Nah, them days is over, dog.
Yeah, I know. Them days are done. So
well, you sound like you rub your hands when you said that, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you want to hear sales numbers, you got to go to Sony, B.
Clearly.
Yeah, I don't think Nintendo has any European developers either.
Oh, there you go.
Without Retro, they are currently only Japanese.
Yeah, so 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 I hit up so Capcom, right? I already told everybody in WWP. I actually spoke to one of the pretty much the head of PR for the American head of PR for Capcom. I think they got probably another Japanese PR. So there's like nobody in Capcom that's a developer that's like not Japanese. Like how some studios sometimes have a mix. Like
Capcom's American employees are basically just PR people. They don't
have any developers. Which is crazy. I thought like they would have some like straight American developers. Capcom pretty much, you said the reason like why it would be hard to set up an interview with WWP is because like all of their developers are just Japanese. Like so it's like
It almost went left.
So I'm like, yo, that's a good point. That would be difficult. So I'm like, thank you anyway. So that just hit me. I never thought about that.
I mean, they've actually been that way since the Super Nintendo days. To be honest, I've heard stories like they just like for example, back in the day, Nintendo of America, they didn't do anything but answer phones.
Oh shit!
They didn't make no games or nothing, and I guess that's how it's going to be nowadays because Nintendo has no developers in America anymore.
Well,
I mean, oh yeah, there is Capcom Vancouver, but what games did they make?
I got heard Zelda just now.
Capcom Vancouver made they made Dead Rising, but I don't want to interview.
We ain't trying to talk, bro.
Yeah,
no offense, I ain't trying to talk.
Yeah, here's the thing. I want to interview developers, but I'm not going to pretend to interview about a game I'm not interested in. I'm not going to talk to you about no Dead Rising. I'm not doing it. So
you could always talk to them about their perspective of the industry and things like that.
Yeah, it might just seem a little bit off. It'll be hard for me. Like
we can ask them why they put the real ending in the game behind the DLC.
We can ask them if that was the real ending.
we can ask them about Deep Down.
Oh no,
they probably got no information on that, to be honest.
They gonna storm out like Bird, man. We start doing that shit, bro.
Fold their hands.
Yeah, we can't do that, man.
You know what's crazy? So speaking of developers, I feel like Canada's been stepping it up recently. Been a lot of good Canadian devs, like even the coalitions from Canada.
Yeah, and the Polish studios too. Yeah.
What Polish studios are out there besides CD Projekt?
Techland? Yeah, Techland.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, Techland actually spawned off of what are those people that made Stalker?
No idea.
I
think I got a new game coming out. I forgot
they would make a Stalker too. That would be awesome. But
Blessed Red, thank you for the donation. Also, they wanted me to talk about me and my finesse throwing of the PS4.
Yeah, I was about to say
Kofi wanted to pull you up on charge.
I was about to say weapon wheel court time.
Kofi wanted to pull you up on charge.
We gonna have to pull up the instant I wish there was a way we can do instant replay. So y'all could see the little flick in the wrist.
Hey, Kofi, talk to this man.
Bro, you pushed it out of the window.
Bro, like we discussed this on Press Our Podcast a little bit too. It's pretty much BG Snake, yo. It is what it is, man. Like, we had a bet. He was talking mad shit about the Nintendo Switch. You know what I mean? I think what it was, 15, 16 million. Then it turns out a year later, the Switch did sell like 15, 16 million or some shit like that. So he was supposed to throw out the PS4. This nigga waited like 4 months before actually doing it. You know what I mean? So, I had to call him out on that too, because when it came to Black Baron buying a PS4, he had to buy it the next day. You know what I mean? He had to buy it the next day. Why did everyone give BG a pass away 4 months?
I always kept retweeting them. But not only that, BG, the drop distance was like 30 times longer than like the forward momentum distance. That's a clear drop.
He dropped it. Yeah, he didn't throw it. Like if he flicked the race and tossed it a little bit, then you could have said, "Yo, he threw it." But
even if I drop something, it has some sort of forward momentum because you're dropping it. But that's not considered a throw.
Listen, just to kill this, I'll do it over. But I'm saying is if you play that video and you like slow it down, like super slow it down.
How much you guys zoom in?
The fact that we even have to do that just proves our point.
Like just slow.
Here's my other question: why are you living in the suburbs and got bars on your windows?
Who lives in the suburbs? I live in the gentrified. How do I consider this?
That ain't gentrified.
I live in gentrified middle class hood.
This dude this dude living in suburbia but got bars on his first floor. I was like, what?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean every house in this neighborhood has bars on their first floor windows. I mean that's to me that's completely normal. But I guess
you live in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, I live in Brooklyn. Like,
well, there you go. There go yes, right there.
Yeah, like when other people looked at the video, that was like shocking to them. Like, I would be shocked to not see a building with like when I went to my aunt's house in Long Island, they leave their doors open. I'm like,
I don't think growing up I ever had my front door locked, my back door locked, my garage door stayed open.
What?
Never. I would never do that. I don't care what, fam. Because here I'm crazy. Because I'm gonna think I watch too many movies, so I'm gonna think somebody gonna run up in my house, chop my body up, and one of those.
Leave their doors unlocked.
It always happens in the night neighborhoods.
What? Are y'all crazy?
I don't lock my vehicles. I don't lock shit.
Yeah, my friends would.
I ain't gonna lie. I rob y'all just to prove a point to y'all. Like y'all
my friends would just walk in and my mom would be like, "Yeah, what up?"
No, fam.
Yeah, that's like Florida. Florida bugged me out when I seen that.
Because it's always in a nice neighborhood. You ain't never heard nobody getting chopped up here, finding no body parts in the hood. It's always a nice neighborhood.
Y'all mad careless, dog.
So that's why I ain't doing that. I don't care where I live. I'm locking that door. I might get the hood locks, all three of them, and put them on the fancy door.
I'm surprised BG don't interrogate his girl like every time she walk in the door.
Man,
this dude paranoid about everything in life.
Dog, I went to visit one of my homies one time. This motherfucker patted me down before I came in. So I'm like, shit, I'm like, shit, I don't blame you, dog. Hey, better safe than sorry, bro.
This man, like, no disrespect. You my homie, but you know what I mean.
He really did. He was like, we had beef last time I saw you. I'm trying to make sure you ain't here to kill me.
Wow.
I'm like, you got it.
Yes, you tried to clap him.
No offense,
like you got it, bro.
No offense, though. But if I gotta pat you down before you come to my place, you can't come to my place.
That's true. Hey, that's true too. That's true
too. That's wild. All right, so back to the, BG throwing the PS4 out the window. Like,
he didn't throw it.
This drop. Yeah, like, BG, aren't you worried about this creating like a slippery slope though for like bets and stuff like that? Yeah, you see how you performed on this. You performed on this bet. How would you like if someone did that to you?
He's like a quasi Black Baron. Black Baron goes no way. BG goes halfway. Like remember that one time I made the Street Fighter belt to close his channel?
Yeah. So from now, when we have bets with BG, now we know how to be super specific. Not even be specific. Now we just know how to finesse the game, dog. If I lose a bet against BG, I know I'm gonna finesse it. We lose a money bet, I'm gonna pay him in quarters or some shit.
I'm gonna pay him a penny a year.
I'm gonna pay him 25. Yeah, I'm gonna pay him 25 cents every single year. Since you want to play that specific game and not finesse game.
Listen,
you know what I mean? So you just open the door for yourself with everybody on this panel. They have a bet with you. They have a bet with you. They can play around with you.
That's
the problem that you just created for yourself.
Listen,
I hope Kid Smooth. I think you have a bet with him for a console. So Kid Smooth, if you're listening,
send him the console.
You see, exactly. When you get it, open it, smash it, and send it to him in half. You're right. You're very well to do that.
And this is my son talking this crazy about me.
No, man, this is crazy.
But you can't be doing bets like that, though. You feel me?
Listen. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Y'all know I'm the king of loopholes. I'm the finesse god. I'm the king. I'm the king of fine print. Okay, but I'll entertain y'all. I'll do the throw over. Okay, cool. Just to make y'all happy, and it'll be a legit throw. Like the wrist will fully extend inward and go all the way outward. I got a question.
No, you gotta throw it overhand. Stop throwing it like a little girl.
Hey, BG. Who gonna help you pick up the PS4 next time? Because you was kind of struggling.
Man, that PS4 was thick.
Use both hands, bro. Use both hands, dog.
My God, like if you actually did a little toss, you had like pillows out there. Just a little toss flick. It would have been fine too. Then no one would have complained. You know what I mean? You did it.
Hey man,
we all knew you were gonna throw it.
Anyone who's saying that's not a drop, are you like all the PlayStation mans I've noticed are saying that's not? Oh, he threw it. Jack said it. Whole bunch of PlayStation mans I see on my timeline, like usually in the chats, are saying that he threw it. I just want to see it.
Just underhanded like a softball, bro.
It was a
a little throw. My man fully dropped it.
I got y'all, man. Listen, I think it was a first down, but since y'all don't think it's a first down, I'm gonna do it over. Okay. Cool. I'm a man of my word. I got this.
First of all, it wasn't a bet, Kofi. How you trying to tell me when I was freaking tagged in the whole shit? It was a bet. It was a bet we had. I was tagged in this shit.
I got
you.
Know
what I mean? Me and Los.
Y'all made that bet on the press start, didn't?
Nah, it was on Twitter. Me and Logan. Like, I think
yeah, it was on
Twitter. A news article came out saying that the Switch is expected to sell like 16 million or 15 million first year, right? And BG's like, that's never gonna happen. So we were going back and forth, and BG said that what did he say? Screen cap this if it sells 16 million or 15 million or one or the other. He's gonna throw his PS4 out the window. He said screen cap this, so it was a bet. It wasn't just him saying it was a bet.
Switch still trash though. Let's not get it twisted.
Oh,
man. So, yeah,
one more MPDs than Xbox though,
Oh shit!
You know it's bad when trash be whooping your ass.
And they cross playing NPDs, so they share.
They share now.
Don't hey Smooth, don't get no ideas. I want my PS5s.
No,
you see what I'm saying?
Smooth is right, yo. Get him a PS5, write PS5 on a piece of paper.
Exactly. See how you loophole this move? You can loophole this. Look, and if he tries to say something,
I'm
look at the example.
Get him a PS2 and get him a PS3
I'm
and take
gonna do the throw over, so all this will be solved.
That you just created, good for you. That's what you get, bitch.
All right. Listen. I hear y'all tears. Listen, I grew up in Brooklyn. I can't help. Finesse is in my blood. All right, you
better do that shit over.
Mad because they didn't have finesse 101 in Canadian high school. Mad at me. Man.
That would be funny if shit Smooth this tape over like PS5 over PS2.
Zach said he gonna add a PS2 and a PS3.
So put them holes on top of each other.
Yo, Smooth man quiet because he listening. He listening.
Hey, man, let's move on to the next topic.
Guilty? I say guilty.
Yeah.
Can we like put me on like parole or probation or something until I do it over again?
I would say BG innocent, but the fact that he wasn't to redo it, that's leaning towards guilty though.
I'm trying.
You had to stand on your own too. Be like, hey,
Jack was riding for you too, man.
I'm riding harder for BG than he is. Like,
I'm trying to be in good faith to y'all since y'all are displeased, so I'll do it again.
All right, man.
I got y'all, man. No, I got y'all, man. Come on. All right, let's move on. If we got anything to move on to, I don't want to talk about that Nintendo stock. I don't care about company stocks. I really don't think.
I do. I own stock in the video.
All right, so you can explain to us as Nintendo no. after the stock drop.
Screw that. Let's talk. Last topic. Let's just make it the Naughty Dog agenda thing.
Some other shit I don't want to talk about. God damn.
Yeah.
I've
been ignoring all of this dumb shit.
Talk about Plex Storm stock. Now that's something I'd be willing to talk about.
Oh, Plex Storm, that's that freaky shit. Oh, B.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Get in early.
I think it's a good topic because I think both sides are in their feelings.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Like, for example, the way that people say they don't want to play as this or they don't want to play as that, how many times have I said, I don't like playing games that star as 6-year-old characters. I don't like playing RPGs where some 4-year-old, 5-year-old saves the world, but the world's best warriors are just jobbers and jabronis. There's a reason that nobody complains about Samus. Nobody complains about Trinity. Nobody complains about Ciri, because these are people that have powers, abilities, or exos. Hold up, somebody just got an accident outside. Give me a second.
Oh, Jesus.
Better not have been my car they hit.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't have no opinions on this shit, man. I really don't, bro.
Yeah, I've been ignoring all of this drama. I've been ignoring all of this dumb shit, man.
If the game is good, the game is good. You know what's crazy, though, right? Ubisoft, and they've been doing this. They got games with fucking transgendered people in it, cross-dressers, and nobody gave a fuck. So all of a sudden, when it's actually a decent game that people want to play, that's when it's an issue. Like, I don't know.
Like I said, do I think the whole kiss at the beginning of the game was forced? Absolutely, I think it was forced because it had nothing to do with nothing. It was irrelevant to the demo.
I don't think it was forced.
Am I bothered by the fact that it's forced? No, not really. I'm still gonna play the game, but I'm just stating the fact that it is forced, and I do think Naughty Dog
has look for shock value. You guys already know I did. Yeah, for shock value.
If you look at the narrative of that trailer, it made complete sense. Like, I don't see how people are not understanding this. It showed that Ellie from the events of Last of Us 1, Ellie clearly went to a life of somewhat normalcy, and she was enjoying life. And like they said, she looked uncomfortable in that. That's why a lot of people saying Ellie look weird. She don't look weird. It's just you ain't used to seeing her smile and be happy and not have to deal with motherfuckers trying to eat her goddamn face off. So when she's in that setting, you know, partying, chilling, okay, that's normal for something that's in the Last of Us where people are never happy. So to see that stark contrast from her being happy and chilling to her fucking slitting somebody's throat, that's supposed to get you like, damn, like, oh shit. Like when I was watching it, I was like, damn, bro, what is this? Like, I don't understand. How did all these people get like this? And then when it went back to what we know the Last of Us for being, I'm like, okay, I get it now. I see what the fuck going on. You see what I'm saying? So they got the reaction they wanted from everybody. They wanted you to feel like this don't seem right. This looks weird to me, right? The only thing people complain about, she was kissing a bitch. I mean, who gives a shit? I don't give a fuck, bro. She was kissing the dude, I wouldn't give a fuck.
They know what they're doing, you know. They know they're trying to be controversial. They know this is gonna have a lot of talks on.
What's the argument though? Like, what's the argument? Are people saying that it's being forced on us, like the non-canon Star Wars movies? I didn't feel it was forced, man. I mean,
I personally don't care. Because I know what like Naughty Dog does.
You know what's crazy though? If this world was like The Last of Us and we had to worry about getting eaten and infected, I wouldn't give a fuck if you kissing a man, woman, or animal, dog. As long as I'm not getting attacked and fucking turned into a fucking clicker, I don't give a fuck what you do in your personal life, man. Like, is that really what we finna be? Like, come on.
I just honestly felt like, for example, as a person that's never played The Last of Us, right? And I see that, I'm just like, what the hell does that have to do with the game? Like, I'm just like, be honest. But back to what I was saying, that was not my car like I hit, thankfully, but two idiots got into an accident at the light. But like I was saying, like, nobody complains about Siri Trinity characters like Samus because power suits, powers, whatever, but like, what was that Uncharted DLC or whatever?
Lost Legacy.
Like two chicks just physically beating down and
no. They put struggle in it. They put struggle in it. Like it take two of you to beat a guy in the game and all that.
And then what was that? Beyond Two Souls? Like chick took a baseball bat to the ribs.
Oh,
like
man, he's spoiling this for me.
Like I would have the same problems, not just for a woman, but like if some fat slob just beat up like 9 like trained mercenaries, like some 5-year-old kid like beat 2 grown ass adults.
I don't think that deep, to be honest, because it's a video game. You know why? Because it's a video game, I don't really be thinking too deep into it like that.
I do. Personally. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah. It doesn't affect the gameplay. It doesn't make a good game bad. It doesn't necessarily make me dislike a game, but it definitely breaks the immersion of a game.
So you guys like your games that's super realistic then?
No, not super realistic. I'll give you a good example, right? Rydia, Final Fantasy IV. She's a child, but she's a mage and like she's like a genius like summoner. She's not the main character saving the world, but she's one of your support characters. If Cecil, the best knight in the world, wasn't the main character, he was the supporting character, and Rydia was the main character, that just wouldn't make sense. Why are we depending on like some 6-year-old child with special powers when Cecil's the best knight in the world? It just wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, but once again, man, this thing with The Last of Us, if people played the game, like a lot of the people that are saying that, like I heard somebody say they didn't play the DLC, it kind of prepared you for this with the direction he was going in. But you know, like I said, a lot of people did. I did see somebody say that they didn't play the DLC, and if you didn't play the DLC, then it's a little bit of a surprise.
I mean, it's not even just Uncharted. I mean, look at
she literally comes out of the closet in the DLC.
I mean, it's not even about Last of Us. I mean, look at Battlefield. I put women in a game because I wanted to show my daughter or whatever that women can be like. I don't want to explain my daughter history.
But the whole point is it historically accurate then?
No, it's not. But that'd be like somebody making a game. That'd be like somebody making a game where like slavery, instead of just black people being enslaved, there was like all kinds of races.
I can see that.
I didn't have to explain to my black daughter why black people were slaves. But
this is the thing. This is the thing about video games, right? Now, I've seen a clip on Battlefield. Somebody was driving a helicopter. I mean, a plane or whatever. They get close to the ground, and somebody just like that. Niggas was hitching rides on helicopters, jumping out the bitches. Nothing in these games. If you look at them, nothing makes sense. Nothing is grounded in reality. So it doesn't fucking matter, man.
Look. Where do we draw the line on this topic, right? Where do we put the line between is this a forced agenda or is this just the way the game is? Like, what do y'all think? I mean, because
I mean, that's another thing though, right? Agenda is not a bad word, and necessarily pushing an agenda is not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah,
people are associating the word with agenda with automatically being a negative connotation.
But you can have a good agenda.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I think Naughty Dog's agenda is like for in this era of their development is to bring women to the forefront of gaming. Like, and I don't necessarily say that's a bad thing. It just is what it is. I just don't like it. To me, it's not something bad. I'm just calling what I see. That's their mission. If that is a clear mission. Drake, if they brought back Uncharted, Drake's daughter, he had a daughter instead of a son, right? You should beat it by now, right? Nadine and Chloe.
Beat it by now.
Nadine and Chloe, they got their own game. 2 women. Ellie, is at the forefront of Last of Us now. Like certain things just show you that they want to explore women being the protagonists in the game, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Which is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just clearly intentional. That's what an agenda is. When you have a plan, we're gonna bring women to the forefront of gaming. That's what Naughty Dog.
I just like how there's people out there who's like denying the fact that there's any sort of agenda, like damage controlling the idea. I've never seen this much defense and damage control from like one side. Like I'm just like eating popcorn and enjoying it because like, wow, this is exactly how you damage control. But
I mean, you wouldn't know. You the master.
No. Hold on. I can't do it because I can't convince people if I'm damage controlling. But
let me ask you a question on Smooth.
What's up?
Is Gears 5 an agenda because Case
No. You know why?
How not?
Gears, ever since conception, has been the most diverse fucking series.
No, stop.
Yes, have you know the characters?
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, let me ask you a question.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Marcus has been in the trailers already. The
Hold
original
on, wait a minute. Wait one goddamn picking minute. So going off what Smooth said, so a game, if you never played Naughty Dog game, Naughty Dog games actually progress in time in the character's age. So a game where a 14-year-old girl was was a co-main character with somebody else. In a game that's 5 years later, if she's so happens to be the main character because she's now grown,
it makes sense.
How is that not a natural progression? But Gears is. Come on, y'all.
I think people don't. I don't think people have a problem, or much people have a problem with the girl being like a female. I think it's being maybe gay. I think that's the problem that people have.
That's some closed-minded shit, bro.
I think that's not she's a female. I think that's the problem that people have.
I don't think this is Gears having an agenda because this is like a one-time thing.
You know what's crazy about that though, Kofi? Real quick, the same people, and quote me if I'm wrong, the same people that's worried about Ellie being gay are the same people that spend the majority of their weeks worrying about what other men do on the internet. So come on, man, stop this, bro. Stop this.
My also issue is like they didn't try to create an original character. That character is straight lifted from Ellen Page. Let's be real. We want to create a new and original character, a strong female. Like, no, all you did was take Ellen Page and put her into a video game. That's really what you did.
I don't know, man. This shit, it's weirdo activity to me, man. Like to invest so much anger or fake rage toward it. It's weirdo activity, bro.
I mean, and shout out to
I think people like you got men who are getting sick and tired of these Naughty Dog games showing these women beating the shit out of men, like uncontested, like these are just straight ass whoopings. And it's I don't know, man. I'm
sorry. I stand by that shit. Made sense in Uncharted 4. It makes sense. I'm sorry, it does. It just do. It does.
Ass whoopings
because Nadine was an active trained mercenary. Drake had been retired for half a fucking decade, and Sam just got through eating boo-boo sandwiches in a fucking Peruvian prison or wherever the fuck he was at. He was malnourished. What the fuck he fighting?
Yeah, I had no problem with that. Like people,
what he fighting malaria?
Just because a lady fights a man don't mean a woman automatically loses either, man. Y'all gotta
exactly. I want one of y'all.
The Naughty Dog, they got a 90% chance of like.
I want one of y'all.
But chick got hands, man, and you don't got no hand skills. You gonna get beat up.
Smooth, let me ask you a question, Smooth. You go punch Layla Ali in the face right now. What the fuck you think gonna happen to you, bro?
Exactly.
Bro, why I gotta be
beat your ass to death?
Why I gotta be late? Why I gotta be?
I'm just saying, she trained, right? Nadine was trained.
Nadine was trained. Chloe's trained. Fucking Ellie's trained, and fucking Drake's daughter's gonna be trained, even with her nerdy ass glasses. Does she got glasses?
Yeah, she.
I can't imagine her beating my ass with glass. Like I'm just saying.
I want you to go slap one of these trained UFC fighters. That's a female, and see what the fuck happened to you, dog.
Nah, I was watching one of them.
Yeah, nah. Listen.
They gonna beat your ass.
Nadine beating Drake. Anybody that complained about that, I'm like, no, that made complete.
Yeah, that didn't bother me at all. Like
he wasn't
even on my mind.
He was even copping pleas in the game. Like he was explaining, yeah, I'm a little rusty. Yeah, like he was
trying to fight her. He wasn't trying to fight her originally either. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Like, that never crossed my mind during that playthrough. Like it didn't even cross my mind, to be honest.
It was all good, man. Listen, Naughty Dog had, just wants to promote more women. Cool. That's all.
They want that audience. They want that business.
I'm gonna leave it. But like shout out to Robin Gaming, because he made a video on it that had a lot of people in the community talking about it. Certain things that was in between the lines really did push the idea of agenda. Like when they had a woman in the LGBT community who wasn't a gamer at all, was not a gamer. She literally said Last of Us was like probably one of the first games she played or something.
Oh, she hosted that panel.
And they chose her to host the gaming panel at one of those shows. I'm like, yeah, that's clearly, you don't just get a random person
I heard about
to host a gaming event that's never played games. That's clearly agenda filled. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, it is what it is.
I can understand that, but this is my thing overall, right? Does that affect The Last of Us or any Naughty Dog game in any way?
No,
that's what I'm saying about E3. Like people talking about who won E3. I don't give a fuck about this shit, man. I worry if the game if this bitch was a main character in the game and like her knowledge on games in real life, depending on how she fucking the mechanics worked. Okay, that's an issue. Some dumb shit, right? It does not matter. That does not affect the game, and it does not affect the gameplay. So why the fuck are we talking about it?
Nobody in here or in this immediate community is gonna be like, oh, I'm not buying Last of Us 2 because of it. Nobody said that. We're just staying what we see. It's just what we view. That's it. Everybody,
bro. If you bought and enjoyed Last of Us Part 1, and you're not buying Last of Us Part 2 because you think it's an agenda being pushed, 1, you're an idiot. 2, you just don't like games, bro. Like, just stop gaming. That's all it is. You really finna put down one of the best games possibly of all time because you saw a bitch kiss another bitch. But you'll go watch lesbian butt porn right after that. Like, come on, man. Get off your fuck shit, bro. Stop this, bro.
I do got to say, I guess this is a little bit, I don't know what the right word is, misogynistic of me. One of the reasons overall, I felt like the kiss shouldn't have been there because it didn't belong, right? But regardless of that, even if the kiss was just in the game, I probably wouldn't have liked it as much because they both kind of mannish, kind of bullish. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of dog faced.
Oh God. Here's another question I have. But keep in mind, this is from a person who's never played these games before. Keep in mind, the people that are so pro with this were the same people complaining about the unnecessary violence without context.
Yeah.
But you can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you can't. They're beating up a woman and blah, 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 and a hammer. And I'm like,
Ellie's girl is not cute. That woman was ugly. I don't.
No, I see.
I think I was wondering if they did that on purpose to make it more believable.
Well, did y'all see the chick that actually models for like that chick? She don't look that bad, bro.
I don't think she looked good.
She don't look. She got a big nose. Bro. She got a big nose. Like she got a big nose.
I think big nose throw me off. I can't do a big nose.
Sam kiss.
You got that blossom nose.
Yo.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've seen like women with pretty faces that just have that big Hansel and Gretel witch nose. I can't do it. I can't do it.
He said, "Yo."
When you're a certain race, you got like the big nose, bro.
Nah, bro. Like that.
Black people got big ass noses, wide noses.
They're just wide, not like pointy.
Yeah, wide. Not like
yeah. Her nose she's fucking bird. Like she.
Yeah, man, she belong in the front of a cereal box. Real talk.
Man, y'all just find something.
Man, what's wrong with y'all, man?
Bro, gaming is so dry. We talking about a character in a game's nose, bro. That's why. And Spider-Man, please come out, bro. This is ridiculous.
Big nose, little nose, I'm smashing.
Facts.
Okay, nigga.
All day.
Long nose gonna be smelling your back. Like
Her nose gonna be smashing back.
It's really an apocalypse going on outside, and niggas they eat rats in the Last of Us, right? Rat burgers and all this shit. So you really worried about the size of a bitch nose you trying to smash, bro? It's way more important things going on.
Yeah, all right. Well, I think that's it. That's the show. Nothing else relevant to talk about.
Hey, would everybody pick up on Steam sales before we get out of here?
I bought Quantum Break. I had to return it, so that's a L on my part. That's it.
I got.
I bought a couple joints.
I bought GTA again. No one asked me why, please.
Oh man.
I got gifted a couple of games too.
Hashtag 100 million. That's what Coke was trying to contribute to. I bought Final Fantasy 12, Final Fantasy 15, BattleTech, and Final Fantasy 4. The after years. That's all.
Yeah, Bon. I got a question. How many portable games have you beat this year?
Too many.
So why you don't like the Switch? That's what he finna say. Oh,
No.
Oh, all right.
The Switch doesn't have portable games. It has console games that you can make.
I was asking.
All right, I thought you were gonna say that.
No.
I mean, I'm like Fire Emblem'd out right now. That's probably why I wasn't hyped to see a new Fire Emblem. Like, I beat 3 Fire Emblems this year.
How did it look to you though?
It looked like trash, but it's early. You know it's gonna be a good game. It just looks kind of trashy to me. Like, from a visual standpoint, that's what I'm saying. Like, had interesting ideas and everything, like the battalions and stuff. Like,
yeah,
if you didn't know what that game was, and you just looked at it, you'd be like, what is this trash?
Yeah, no Octopath.
Yeah, I probably not gonna buy it for a while though, because I got to finish up God of War.
Yeah.
And I believe I got to do a Last of Us stream.
Yeah.
Okay, God, Bond's gonna get on the Last of Us. That's gonna be interesting.
I'm like smooth. I gotta put the Patreon request before my actual gaming request.
Yeah, I'm still disappointed.
Like, I don't have time for this. And here you're screaming the crew.
I'm still disappointed in Smooth lost to Bond and Gears, man. That hurt my soul a little bit still, bro. That hurt my soul. Smooth.
He ain't bought it.
You should have watched him, man.
I mean, I could probably watch him easily now. I mean, like,
no, fam.
Okay. The funny thing is, like, 3 of his kills were off of random grenade tosses.
They weren't random; they were strategically. I didn't want anyone to accuse me of spamming or cheesing, so I said, I'm going to calm down and I'm going to, fight straight up. But it was just, it didn't prove shit.
I don't think, bro. I don't think you killed me once with a gun.
Hey,
yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta give myself a consequence. I'm gonna for Shadow Tactics, right? All right, so Shadow Tactics, I'm gonna be. Let me see what I can do.
You know what? Don't even do the after show. Just stream Shadow Tactics.
No, I gotta. I'm not gonna be home. Look, if I don't live stream I got 3 hours left of Shadow Tactics by this Thursday. I need a punishment. Somebody help me come up with a punishment. Something I got to do.
You got to cut your hair off.
Yeah, right there.
That's a good one.
I don't even know what I look like no more without hair.
That's a good one.
I legit. Well, some of these weirdos be finding pictures of me like them old pictures.
Tony tweeted out one today, didn't he?
He did.
Tony's a weirdo, dog.
Like, he has pictures of all of us in his cell phone. Like, it's crazy, bro.
Yo, Tony literally has pictures in his cell phone of us.
Yeah,
That's
of all of
weird,
us. That's just crazy, yo. Like, he be posting pictures in the Discord of man.
Oh,
man,
man.
you got this, dog.
Yeah, I agree with the haircut.
Oh man.
Oh, y'all gotta be
That's pretty
specific.
good.
And the beard.
Oh,
He
no,
just
I'm
shaved his legs
definitely doing
talking
it
about
now.
that's a haircut.
I'm definitely doing it. I can't cut off the beard. Like,
Okay,
I
how
can't do
about
that.
he keeps the hair but he shaves the beard? He'll look so weird.
Yeah,
bro.
I shaved the beard.
Oh yeah, you would look mad.
Man, I'm just trying to imagine it right now. You look mad.
I would-
You would look
Yeah,
like a ghetto carrot, dog. You
I
look
would have
crazy.
to.
You would look crazy as fuck.
So that's the consequence if I don't live stream the 3 hour left. The 3 hours left. All right.
Nah. We gotta get specific. You remember?
No, I'm not.
He gonna
He's gonna shave his hair, right? You say he's gonna shave his hair. He's probably gonna just cut a little bit of his hair off. You gotta be specific. You know how he is with the finesse, right? So
No, I'm not finessing.
you gotta shave your head bald, BG. Bald.
Oh man. Okay.
Your head
Okay.
bald, okay?
Okay. All right. Got it. It's gonna be done by this Thursday. It's gonna be done by this Thursday, or I'm shaving my head bald.
Switch is cracking
Yeah,
and
shave
falling
your head
apart.
bald. You can't finesse that, bro.
What else happened then, huh?
Yeah, he can. He could technically finesse that if you
I
think
ain't
about
heard
it.
about that, fam.
No
You
homo.
guys talk about the switch.
What are you talking about, Smooth?
Hey, y'all heard about that?
Shit. What are you talking about, Smooth?
I ain't heard about that.
You just see the recent news. Police called on black man for wearing socks in a pool.
You lying, that came a few days ago.
In Memphis, Jack.
Oh no. God damn
it. That was a few days ago. Listen, let's get...
If you're a dispatcher, like, I mean, you get a phone call, like, is it even an emergency? Like, people are going to start getting killed because dispatchers are going to be like, shut up and hang up on them or some crazy stuff.
Yo.
You should get fined. You should just get fined for...
When they called the police on that little girl selling water, I said, this shit done went left.
Yeah, that was wild.
God damn.
Yo, let's get out of here, man. That's it. All right, outros, Kofi.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, BG. Topics were dry. Actually, bring me back when the topics are popping next time. You can check me out on my channel.
That won't be for months.
Press Start Podcast. You know where to find a better podcast anyways. So.
Oh, shit. Wait a minute.
I'm talking my shit. Shout out to Weapon Wheel, man.
And, you know, Press Start low-key got to pay their viewers to watch it. But, you know.
My man, I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna chill. You know, I ain't coming. You know, I'm in a good mood, man.
Hey, man, I had to throw a shot back.
I'm gonna let you hold
on. Breaking news. Hold on, B. VG Charts is fucking lying, B. Hold on. Let me check.
What happened?
Out, man. Hold on.
What happened to VG Charts?
D.
Xbox not selling.
No, shit, nah, B. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Let us know what to say, fam.
Go get yours.
These motherfuckers is lying.
What they say, Smooth? What they say?
On their freaking charts, dog. They got. Oh my god.
What happened?
What happened?
On their. All right, listen to this. On the global weekly charts for the software sales of the debut week of State of Decay 2 and Detroit Human, they got Detroit Human at number 1, State of Decay 2 at 3, and then in the USA, they have Detroit at number 1 and State of Decay 2 at number 5. How did State of Decay 2 when the NPD software sells by like what the fuck? That makes no sense.
Do they got the game pass numbers on there?
The game.
There's also,
they didn't count it.
There's also a PC version that's moved.
No,
yeah,
it's
make
one
the
license,
PC
dog.
version.
It's one license. You know, it's one license. It's not like they don't separate the license. Like,
wait, isn't that just for the month?
That's for 1 week. That's for 1 week.
No, but they both came out the last week of the month.
So you saying State of Decay 2 really didn't sell that?
Well, VG Charts is saying that, but NPDs.
VG Charts is VG estimates. It's not exact.
But that's all fucked up estimates. Like, yo, dude.
Y'all got the Smooth. Y'all got the W already, fam. Why you?
Yeah, but why? How you publish this, sir? Like what?
VG Charts is VG estimates.
Ain't nobody quoting it though. Like,
yeah, don't take it so serious. You
be no websites
in this shit, bro.
Listen,
come on, man.
For no reason right now.
How you get a W and manage to find an L?
Because how do they create an L? How do they publish this?
My guy, why you getting
ain't nobody talking about it, bro.
Why you getting triggered over this, though? Like, this is
so did they like forget the NPDs was announced already? They're
like,
oh shit, you don't think that's insane?
Bro, we wouldn't even known about this if you had mentioned it.
Don't care.
BG, you know you always talk about Nintendo fans being weird. Click that image in the chat.
I just clicked it. What the fuck is that about?
Just more Nintendo weirdness. They're always talking about like Luigi's size and now who's the horniest character of Mario Kart 64. Where do these Nintendo people come up with this stuff?
Wow. So y'all understand why I always say, if I had a child and I needed a babysitter on the application, I'm asking them, are they a Nintendo fan? If they're a Nintendo fan, I am not allowing them to babysit.
What website did this come from?
Kotaku.
Don't man, weirdos though.
Yeah, Kotaku. They always posting weird shit.
They're weirdos.
I would never let a Nintendo fan babysit my child. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm saying, man. Anyway,
Aaron Walker. I don't even know who the hell that nigga is, bro.
Anyway, outros, Smooth.
All right, guys. As always, Xbox is the best box. I am the best box. I really hope you guys are enjoying your summer, especially if you live on the East Coast. So,
right.
If you want to know why the content is low, it's because we get to enjoy the sun. We're not like you weird dudes who live in Texas and Memphis and California and shit, where it's only sunny. So it's not like a celebration when it heats up.
They don't got seasons. Yeah,
It's like one of those places
where they don't got seasons is weird.
We got seasons. They just extreme as fuck.
I wish it was summer all the time over here in Canada.
It's either extremely cold, extremely hot. Like, it ain't never regular, dog.
B Arsenal.
Yo, thanks for having me, y'all. Y'all can find me on Twitch, YouTube. Not YouTube, fuck YouTube. Twitch and what's that other one? Twitter.
Yeah.
Y'all need help with OBS, sound settings? Hit me up. I'm good at that streaming shit. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Bond.
Yeah, another good podcast. Glad to be back. I have no idea what anybody is ever talking about Chicago and negative light. Chicago is absolutely phenomenal. I would move to Chicago.
You was in the suburbs. Huh?
Chicago is just.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna post some pictures.
Did you go to the south side? You go to the south side?
I went to whatever the nice side is, but Chicago.
Yo, Bond, go to Old Block and say that.
Yeah, go to Old Block and go to Old Block and tweet that out.
Chicago is incredible, man. I had a good time. I mean, outside of like the Hancock Tower where drinks are $20, it was an amazing trip.
Okay, Jack, move.
I'll post some nice pictures for you.
Appreciate everybody for watching this week. Very horrible topics, but that's just come with the summertime. Twitch, not Twitch because they banned my motherfucking ass. Twitter and YouTube, man. Jack Move Johnny. Check me out.
Jimmy.
What's up, man? J Mega Games, man. It is what it is. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. I'm out of here. Peace.
All right, y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. As y'all seen, I will be live streaming more often now. I just wish some of these PC games would, run better. Don't got to deal with this shit on consoles where shit crashing and unstable. No, listen.
You ain't trying to get bodied by me. That's all it is. Just say what it is.
Stop.
We seen the scores today, bro. We seen the scores today.
You trash. Shut up. You trash.
Yo, Jack, were you watching the live stream?
You trash.
I watched some of it.
Like I was saying, Kofi always trying to make himself feel important. Nobody was thinking about this nigga. Like I was saying, Gears always crashing. PUBG, crash just a little bit less than that. See, this is why you got to give credit to DICE. No matter how bad y'all feel about you, DICE, flawless. Their games run. Battlefield 1 on PC runs flawless. No matter, you could be live streaming, you could be literally drop some fucking water in your PC. That shit's still gonna run flawlessly. That's why I appreciate that. So we out. That's all I gotta say.
So it sounds like I'm having a problem with a bunch of Microsoft games.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And a bum ass poor company that became rich too fast. Now they don't know how to handle their shit.
Who?
PUBG Corp.
Oh.
Yeah. Got all that money, they don't know what to do with it, so they ain't putting it back into the game. But yeah, we out. We'll catch y'all next week if hopefully there's more topics. Peace. Hit the like button.